man. I'm back in the crib. I'm back home. Um, After what I said in my video yesterday, I did waste the whole day walking around in an anxious, highly agitated state, looking for women to talk to. Not ideal. Yeah, not ideal at all. I went to the Deep Tech Conference slash Smart City Conference in Hospitalet this morning. And it was cool. It was interesting, but it was just, not super relevant to me. And my plan was to take an Uber back to Plaza Catalunya and go to WeWork and work for a few hours. And instead, I took an Uber back to Plaza Catalunya and went to get lunch and then just walked around, came home, walked around some more. And it's kind of annoying or frustrating, like the way that the approach anxiety just builds up your anxiety and you're just like in this rigid state for hours, essentially, So I basically spent several hours walking around. I talked to maybe 3 women or 4 women. Most of them I just give compliments to. The last one I actually talked to, the last 2, the first one was like, oh, I have to go to work. Fair. The second to last one, she had a boyfriend, but we talked for a bit more. And then I said, let's be friends on Instagram. So she added me, or I added her rather. And then I came home. So I don't know. To be honest, I think I heard on one of the agency podcasts I've been listening to, the guy said he has a high need for affinity. And I honestly think I'm the same way. I'm someone that I do have a strong need to be around people. And I think my friends having left today, sort of just, I felt the need to let me replace that gap, for lack of a better word, and let me go out and try to connect with somebody. So that's what ended up happening. I also think there's something to be said about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I have some of the lower elements on the hierarchy covered, safety and security and food and shelter and those sorts of things. But now it's love and belonging, or just human connection. And yeah, I have my friends and my family, but they're all quite distant. And regardless, it's not the same thing as having a woman in your life. And I'm not even really sure if I would want women. Maybe I would if I had a few. I don't know. Maybe that's how it goes. But yeah, it just doesn't feel like I'm in my top form. I don't really have this strong. Maybe I'm wrong because I just spent the whole day walking around. But and maybe that's more of a biological level, because on a psychological level, I guess I don't have this strong urge to just approach constantly like I did for many years. But I also don't want a girlfriend necessarily. I mean, I want a wife, I guess, but I don't necessarily. It's not even. I don't feel ready to enter a relationship. I've got a bunch of stuff I have to figure out and work on and work through psychologically more than anything. The business as well, but I think even the right girlfriend would help. Genesis was a big help. So the right girlfriend would be a big help. So yeah, not necessarily the business, although just having that structure is good. It's really more just wanting to heal, for lack of a better phrase, and be able to open up to someone without wanting to run away and feeling overwhelmed. I would say that's the main thing. And yeah, so I'm back home now. There's no one here. I guess their son is going to come whenever he comes. I don't know. But there's no one here. And I'm going to do a bit of prep work for Brennan Dell. And that call is at 9 p.m. Actually, if I get the prep work done in time, I guess I could go to the gym. That will make me feel better. I've got a bit of a sore throat. So Dila said I should drink some water with salt, gargle water with salt rather. So I'll try that as well. and I'll follow up with the guys to see when they land. Oh man, I think work builds up your dopamine and serotonin. I just finished my session with Brendan Dell, the first call, and he gave me a lot of good feedback and perspective. And the first thing he said was the approach I'm taking with like doing outreach to agencies and stuff is just gonna make me a, he didn't say these words, but just make me a bitch for a bunch of agencies, and I'll just be a generic guy doing software for them. So he doesn't think it makes sense, and I should come from a place of strength, which I think that makes sense. Fair enough. Secondarily, I guess as a result of that, well, secondarily, he gave me some hello feedback on like the website and the copy, and like clarity or more clarity around what the problem is. So more clarity. That's what the feedback I keep getting, and all that's good. But then the main thing is actually just feel better. Like I think sitting down and focusing on the work was good. I think talking to someone was good. Andrew said this about me. He said like don't go and do something on your own, and I think it was true. Not in terms of I can't build a business by myself. I think I can, but more so just I really do see like I'm someone that I thrive on having partners, advisors, having mentees, that sort of thing. So it's a good path to start going down. I'm also going to start leveraging the algorithms Facebook group and posting on there, because I'm sure there's high-level software engineers on there.